Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. The Doge is going to tell you why you might need to wait until 2024 to actually be a crypto millionaire. The Doge is kind of tired, but it's because of inflation and everything else that's actually going on in the world. Now, the thing is, we might actually be headed into a recession, and I actually think the chances of a recession are getting greater and greater. And that's because the Fed is really trying to tighten the money supply while basically the war is going on, and the economy overall with the inflation is just not going very well. Now, our jobs market remains strong. For how long can our jobs market actually remain strong? We really don't know about that. We know the hospitality industry is basically keeping us going, but that will actually stop soon as more things open up and we kind of reach a maximum on that. People are actually afraid to spend money right now because of the inflation, so they're going to be saving more. And saving does not drive a consumer-driven economy like ours. Plus, tightening the money supply basically means that people are less likely to take loans. And obviously the Fed's trying to pull back their balance sheet, which means they're not going to give us that much more stimulus. So less money into the market, less money for people to actually spend. And because there's less money for people to actually spend, like the consumer economy just doesn't do too well. Because there is less money cycling through everything. Now, the Fed is going to tighten the market over the next 6-7 months. And I think there's going to be ripple effects carrying out through 2023. So the recession, honestly, may not actually begin until about 2023. Beginning of 2023, as the Fed tightens the market and interest rates go up to 2.5%. They will continue to tighten throughout 2023, but as we tighten through 2023, I think inflation is going to come under control sometime next year. But at that point, at the same time inflation actually comes under control, basically market forces are going to drive unemployment up to about 5%. And when unemployment gets to about 5%, we start to have a pullback in the economy. But the pullback in the economy will actually stymie inflation because when people don't have much money, they're not going to spend as much money, so prices cannot go up. They might even go down. And also the Russia-Ukraine war should be over by then, so between the recession and the ending of the Russia-Ukraine war, right, Doge? Yes, he thinks I'm right. Between the recession and the Russia-Ukraine war, the economy is definitely, the gas prices will actually go down, but that won't pull us out of the recession. I think it needs to be a natural unwinding, like the Fed has refused to let happen over the last 8-10 years. That needs to happen, and that will take the process of over a year. So this year is going to be major balance sheet reduction and tightening for the Fed, which will actually result in a decreased labor market next year and a recession up to 5% unemployment. And crypto definitely will probably pull back during that time. But once we start getting over the energy crisis, and once everything kind of settles down, once the economy gets rolling again, we don't have as much deficit on our balance sheets, and there's not the stimulus money around driving inflation anymore. Once inflation gets back to about 2% towards the end of 2023 and into 2024, I think there will be a big crypto revival. Around that time, I also expect a lot of the crypto regulations to come into effect, and there'll be positive crypto regulations because as we've seen, a lot of senators and congressmen are going to turn more pro-crypto. And in the next 2 years, that's going to be more and more true. Right, Doge? Yes, he thinks I'm right. So because of that, I do think you might have to wait until 2024 for the next bull run, and 2024 until you become a crypto millionaire. If you invested maybe $10, $20, $30,000, that's definitely possible if you invested in the right altcoins, probably stuff outside the top 10 or top 20. So that's why you need to invest and wait until maybe 2024 before you become a millionaire for crypto investors. And now that we're done with this video, we are going to feed the Doge an egg. There's the Doge. Here's part of the egg. Here you go, Doge. And now he wants the rest of the egg. This is the main entree. I already fed him this morning the dog food. Here you go, Doge. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Oh, but he ate the egg. That's a happy Doge and a full Doge. Well, that's this video, folks.